Hi everyone, welcome to your September reading, Cancer sign, babies. Gonna do cards for the balance of the month because I'm doing a mid-month reading this month. A little thrown off, as you can already tell, behind schedule and everything. Just complete slow start to my September. And we're gonna do this additional deck just for an extra message for you, a little kind of bonus message, whoever it might be from. So I timestamp below if you want to skip out to your messages. Otherwise, let's hang out together and get the cards and the charms. Okay. I'm going to start with looking at September, balance of the month for everybody born under the Cancer sign. Last month when we were together, there was a shift in your energy, kind of going from that dreaming, planning state, right? Our creative thinking juices were flowing to the action phase, the getting it done, starting to take the first steps, from dreamer to doer. I think I may have said some point in the video, maybe even in the title. I may have put it in the title. As you can see, I'm just doing a pile this month, and we'll throw the charms on top. And then we'll see how the cards want to kind of display once everything's all together. And we'll get the couple cards here for the additional message. So, what extra this month? Oh, you're the first sign to get 3 cards there. A little extra. A surprise. Okay. So we'll see how the charms want to join cards. Nope, I want a different one over here. That's fine, we'll just wait. No worries, I'm just taking a video. There we go. Right, it's like take your time, no rush. Everybody's just waiting, everybody's watching at home. Good thing we have the power of fast forward and skip. That's why I like the timestamps for everyone. Just kind of cleaning up here. Also, this is interesting, the 2 charms per card as well. Unique for Cancer sign. And I'm gonna leave them in this kind of upward ladder position. And now let's see, how do your cards want to display out? I'm going to bring these 2 down here. We'll leave them crossed. I'm not too much into spread, so I'm not sure if there's a significance to crossing cards like this. Maybe it's this before that. Feel free to comment below if you know a reason for it. So these 2 are going to come down. In sort of this V, and then we got these 2 off on their own. Okay. So nice little unique pattern for you all. Okay, well, take whatever message you can feel and see in that. Sometimes there's something there for you all. There was for Virgo that I just did. We kind of fanned out their cards, so kind of a she shell or kind of 2-row pattern, so it may have meant something to some of the Virgos watching. All right, so we're just going to tune in, see where we want to start here in September. Let's start with the on top of here in the intro. I was kind of feeling like this is a this before that, so let's go that way. So the top card here, we have a beautiful solid heart. So I would say you're very assured in knowing. So this is going to probably be a validation card for you, a confirmation card for you that what you know is true. So you can validate your assumptions, validate your feelings. Yeah, look at you wishing upon the moon, or conferring, I guess, conferring with Father Sky, Father Moon, having your soul heart to heart here, so to speak, right? You're wondering, and they're saying yes here with the charm. Yes, what you're feeling is true. If you're someone who's starting to fall in love here, if you're feeling drawn to a different place in the world, you're being drawn to a role, being drawn to make a change. So remember, it's a this before that. So the validation of yes. Validation of yes. So you needed your confirmation first. So your reassuredness. Right? You've been validated, what you feel and believe to be true, and now they want you to choose strength. That's the next step. So this is believing in self, right? We can say yes to you, but you have to believe. You have to have the courage to take that step, because now we're about to look at this next step. So this before that. Now I know a lot of people look at this card and they feel it's quite daunting, but it's actually a beautiful kind of moral of the story. It's not a nice story, because the father here, when the daughter tries to climb back into the boat, so dependency, he trims off her fingers, right? So she has to become independent. So there's this beautiful kind of going out on your own. And maybe that's why the spread is so unique to you, right? This was very unique. I'm almost all the way through all the signs, and you're the first ones to come up with 3 cards and then 2 charms per card. Your layout's pretty unique. Maybe what you know to be true is going to be very unique to you, a unique interest. Maybe others won't get it. Others won't understand it, right? They won't understand why you want to maybe do this solo. Maybe this is a solo trek, a solo excursion that you want to head off on. A change in career, like a 180 or a 45-degree change in career, right? Could be walking away from something, because there's this sensation of others around you might not understand, and that's why you're questioning. But what you know to be true and what you feel to be true is true. It will be right for you, good for you. You know, your soul is not going to misguide you. Have the faith, right? Well, on that note, I'll come up to keep the faith, right? Hope, faith. For those of you that do pray, you know, this is your prayers are being heard. Your angels are letting you know. We are listening to this conversation. We hear you. We understand. We see what's going on. Trust. What can you trust in? Yeah, we're working right alongside you, right? We're clearing the path. We're trying to help you not get distracted. We're trying to pull together your powers of manifestation here. So there's this beautiful call and ask to trust that they are working alongside you here. Also that you can do it, right? It might look daunting. It might look like 1 against 4, but you know, it's actually maybe 1 against 2 at most. This one's kind of fighting each other back there. So it could just be maybe reevaluate things. Look at the picture again. See how you read it, right? There's faith here. Maybe you're seeing a rejection as a rejection versus a redirection, right? Maybe you're seeing something as a loss instead of the opportunity that it is. Okay. I'm going to come beside because the arrow is pointing at this card. So even though I separated them, perhaps they're connected here. This is my directly go from A to B, focus, achievement, success, victory. Kind of the the flare that you kind of shoot off in victory, the final leg, like that final lap when they wave the flag, right? I think it's there's a certain colors flag and then the checkered flag when you're coming in. So there's some kind of like victory, but they're pointing at this keeping the faith, the hope, this independent kind of journey you're on. And there's victory there. There's something at the end of the road there. Well, look at you walking in as the champion here. So yeah, there's victory at the end here. I don't think you're at the end of the road yet, right? Because I think you're probably right at the beginning of this journey. But it's going to be the right path to head down. Again, this validation, this confirmation of follow your heart. Your heart is not misguiding you right now. If you think this is the one, it's the one. Propose. You know, you might have to deal with, I don't know, culture clash. You know, maybe you're crossing different countries or whatever it might be. So there might be a bit of a struggle, right? No new journey starts off with ease. At least I don't believe, because we're learning, we're experiencing. So just keep holding on to the faith, endurance. Okay. So down here we have, as I was saying, endurance. The sunflower, this one, is all about sort of similar message up here in terms of reward after a long period. All right, there's like this quiet period or a long period of growth, a long period of effort, and then you have this beautiful sundial, right? Beautiful yellow flower that then opens up and absorbs the sunlight, you know, kind of attracts everything in, right? So there's this second message of like beauty after, right? Light at the end of the road, the sun at the end of challenges, and this change in perspective. See, you know, stay the course and see it for what it is, right? Embrace this experience. The message from the fable here, right? The independence. Don't be afraid to get out there and embrace this experience, the learnings. There is victory and success to be had. So you have your large soul here with the Akashic records, right? There's your current life that you're on, your past lives, your lives to come up. There's this encouragement to keep going. I don't know why they keep encouraging all of you guys to keep going. Maybe it's because you're shying away here, right? You're looking away from the camera here in the first card. You know, a lot of struggles. I'm not going to lie. You know, we all have struggles in life. I've had them, but there's like this focus on them instead of the choice behind you, right? The uprights here, the path. So your soul's coming in to let you know of how much vibrant life is left. I don't know if you feel like, did you miss a milestone? You know how we place that on ourselves, or we see somebody else have a milestone in life and we think we've missed it. It has not missed you. You know, usually when they open up your Akashic records, it's to remind you of everything you have to do yet. All the adventures, all the relationships, all the abundance, prosperity yet to come, right? Here's your marker. Here you are, right? On those maps in the mall. You are here. Look, you still got more path to go. Follow your heart. You got more path to go here. After a period, right? After a long period or a period of challenges, look what's awaiting you. Brighter future ahead. Success, victory ahead. Maybe it's independence that you want over here. More autonomy, more authority. Companionship, right? She's reaching for the boat. Maybe it's the right partner. This was not the right partner for her. He threw her back in the water. Your right partner is up here for you. So it's there. It's there, Cancer. Okay, so let's see what this triple message is over here on the side. This additional message. I feel like more emphasis on this additional message, maybe. I don't know. The chubby dove is a messenger, and he's bringing in the happy face emoji that we've all grown to be familiar with. Smiley face, Mr. Smiley, Mr. Happy. So we've got some positive news that's coming in, this chubby bird. I don't know why they want me to focus on the bird. Maybe they want me to get you to feel or understand who this person is, who your messenger is. I don't think it will be an animal or a sign, I should say. I don't think it's going to be a sign or symbol. I think it's going to be a physical person. It's going to come in, so I don't know if when you look at the bird, if they have this kind of hairstyle, if you're feeling a personality when you're looking at these two charms. Maybe they have freckles. I don't know why I want to say maybe they have a love of dolphins. I don't know why the face here of the bird just kind of changed to like a bit of a dolphin. But try to lean in and see what person your soul energy, your angel's trying to describe to you here, because they're going to bring some happiness, some joy to you. Or maybe just immersing yourself in your energy does that for you. No, they're bringing you something. I'm cut off as I'm speaking. Because she's blowing it here towards you. You know, a little whisper. Could be the encouragement. You know, they could be your one cheerleader that says, get out there. They can be, hey, I met this person, you should meet them. There's this beautiful heads up, surprise heads up incoming that they're alerting you to here. Okay. So then we have some kind of like wish or dream come true sensation, experience, scenario you're about to live through. That's going to put some pep in your step, give you some energy, give you some motivation, give you a nudge, a push, an influx, whatever you need here, right? Whatever this wish is, it's coming in and it's going to give you that positive energy here that you need. So you have positive news, information, now you got positive energy, sensation of like a wish come true that pushes you forward. You know what always makes me intrigued is this deck, right? Every tarot deck has so many cards, and yet we get repeated cards when we do readings back to back. But look at this, like new kind of energy force, new life force, right? This orb sitting there in her chest. There she is holding. So maybe it's connected. So they're bringing in the opportunity. It's good news. It leads to this opportunity that you're able to grab, right? New job, new person, new home, new place, just new positivity, right? It could be a new treatment plan, whatever it is. But it rejuvenates your energy core here, starts you back up, just like we were seeing in the charm here. Sort of the re-energized. Okay, and then we're going up to the top of the ladder here. I don't know why I almost flipped the card. And they paired with that the campfire, which is focus. So maybe focus on that end goal. It's right next to our arrow of going A to B. You know, focus on hope, peace. But there's like drawing your attention here, just like your Akashic record, drawing your attention in. And there's a choice that's upcoming, a choice that you're heading towards. It's going to come after the news. It's going to come after you've been powered up here. So you've got this choice coming up in the future that's going to require your focus. So don't be spontaneous. So it could be a dream come true, too good to be true. Let's jump on it kind of encouragement or push or influence from someone else. But they're saying, whoa, make sure you focus on this decision, because it could lead to more abundance, more prosperity, and like shooting you towards another dream come true in terms of like lifestyle or bucket list, things that you want to achieve, complete. But again, this focus. So let's see why we're putting emphasis of focus on this decision. Give this decision proper consideration, proper thought. Oh yeah, look at that, trust. Trust pointing towards trust. Trust in yourself, right? Here's your center. Trust in your intuition. So there's this beautiful growth that you go through before you're presented with this decision. Sort of the level of intuitive maturity, trust in self, self-belief, right? Self-confidence, self-assuredness that you achieve. You need to be in this state to focus in and kind of go after this decision, right? To maybe unlock another fresh branch, fresh kind of opulence, prosperity, right? You are here in your journey. What's next? So this beautiful, strong progression that you're going through in terms of who you are as an individual, this beautiful growth after a period of struggle. You know, you will come out of it. You will have some support, some loving support and happiness and joy. Victory keeps coming up for you as well. Victory and success, victory and success. Just trust in yourself. Everything is trust in yourself, trust in your path, trust in where your soul compass is taking you. And we'll check in next month and see where you guys all ended up.